Welcome back to Ingwa News. The Assagao Communidade has alleged that nearly 1.64 lakh square meters of its land has been fraudulently grabbed by scammers through forged documents. Attorney Nelson Fernandes, representing the Comunidade, has demanded a thorough investigation into 4 such cases, with a formal complaint now filed before the authorities.
Fernandes, the attorney of the Comunidade of Assagao. As all the press and all the people of Goa have now come to know that the ED has been conducting raids on certain individuals at different destinations, but connected with properties of Comunidade of Anjuna and of Assagao. I would like to start each of the matters that are plaguing. There are 4 properties in the Comunidade of Assagao which these scamsters have actually misappropriated by changing documents, by forging certain documents of the Comunidade of Assagao, by removing certain information from the books of the Comunidade of Assagao. And we have been complaining right from 2019 about these scamsters, but somehow there is some places action taken and in other places the action is still wanting. It has to happen. So in a way we are very happy that the ED has taken an initiative, a central agency has taken an initiative to come and investigate these people, because we have been trying for a long time that they should be brought to book. The first matter is that of who has grabbed 18,000 square meters of land of Comunidade of Assagao. As you all enter Assagao, to the left hand side before the Father Agnel Technical College, Engineering College, there is a huge complex which is coming up now. That complex is built in survey number 159-1, okay, and this is grabbed. The property originally belonged to the Comunidade of Assagao and it was given as a grazing land to a person called Sirsat. That property was misappropriated by the Tombo books being written by some scamsters long back in 2010 or 2011. Okay, and clearly I think a handwriting expert was used to do this, and some method of identification that this was written by some dubious people has to be done and seen, because the handwriting is still clearly different from what it is in the original Tombo books which were written during the Portuguese era. Here our second scamster has got a power of attorney and he has sold the property, and now there is a huge complex being constructed on this property. We have complained in the SIT in 2023 about this scam. We have tried to access papers from there. We have made various different complaints to various different agencies in the state of Goa. I want a thorough investigation to be done for a simple reason that this is a huge complex. Where is the money come from? Who are the buyers of this place? All this I want to know, and we've been trying our level best to get details from here. The second property that is there is the property which is given to Father Agnel Charities, which is Father Agnel's Engineering College, which is there. This institution, Father Agnel's Charities, already had an engineering college by the name of Padre Conceição Engineering College in Verna, where it was coming up with different engineering courses. So this board of this Agnel Charities approached the Comunidade of Assagao to set up an engineering college in the north of Goa, which would benefit the population for the north of Goa, because it is quite a distance to go from the north to the south for these engineering students. Assagao very generously donated 50,900 square meters of land to the Agnel Charities. These scamsters legally acquired land which Agnel Charities have got, and they have tried to again put a case on Agnel Charities, which the Comunidade of Assagao is contested also, plus Agnel Charities also has contested this case to scam the Agnel Charities of 3,000, almost 2,850 square meters of land. So this is the second scam that is going on, have been inserted in the Form 1 and 14 through dubious means by providing all false document. The third scam which is there is in a survey number 101/0, where a punch member of Anjuna have fraudulently made a sale deed as far as 1950 is shown to have made a sale deed. This sale deed was tried to be verified by the Communidade of Assagao, but it was never found in the archives at all. When I came as the attorney in 2019, I discovered that in this survey number 101 bar 0, which is 2,12,000 square meters, out of which they have laid claim to 1 lakh square meters by virtue of the sale deed that which I just spoke to you about. When I came, they were trying to do the partition of this thing. I contested this thing with my advocate and I stopped the partition, because of which the Communidade of Assagao's name still continues to be there. After this, we filed an SIT report, and in 2023, with the Chief Minister on the House of the Assembly, asked the SIT to file a complaint, and an FIR was launched. After this FIR has been launched, the SIT Special Investigative Team has been investigating this entire matter. We have made numerous trips to the SIT office in Raibandar, where we have shown them all our documents, we have shown them our complaints, we have explained the entire matter to them, and finally now, just 3 days back, we have received a charge sheet, where a document of a charge sheet for this fraud. After that, when the FIR was filed, we went to the district court to challenge the bail, but the district court did not accept our plea. After that, we went in appeal to the High Court. Even in the High Court, it was struck down, and the bail application was accepted, was allowed. Okay. Then we have gone to the Deputy Collector's court, where we have made an appeal to say that the mutation, the mutation entry be cancelled because it is a fraud property. In appeal then, and the Deputy Collector allowed it, though there was a law of limitation, the condonation of delay was allowed, and to the Revenue Minister's court, where to cancel the case of the Deputy Collector. And we went to the Revenue Minister's court, where again the Revenue Minister has referred the same matter to the Deputy Collector, and it will be coming up again for hearing in the Deputy Collector's court. Case of Sudesh Parsekar. After this, applied to the Panchayat of Assagao to build a boundary along the 1 lakh square meters of land. The Panchayat of Assagao did not allow this, because we have to understand that this property is on the top of the hill in Assagao, and if there is any construction in this thing, it's a very, very eco-sensitive zone. The entire village will get totally destroyed if there is construction in 1 lakh square meters on the tabletop of a hill in Assagao. So the Panchayat of Assagao, the Sarpanch who is there, he is very supportive, because he knows this is a fraud property. He did not allow the construction of the boundary. At this time, applied to the Directorate of Panchayat, and he got a ruling from there that he can build a boundary. When this was done and the information came down to us, at that time we took the entire villages of Assagao and we went on top. As I told you, it is an eco-sensitive zone. If there is any construction or development there, it will destroy the village completely. And with the help of the villagers, the boundary which was laid there, we broke it with our own hands. The entire boundary. Because we don't want this type of development in our village which is going to destroy our village. This is the case, and the case is ongoing. Now the charge sheet has been filed, okay, and once this charge sheet has been filed, we will be going to the court. This is a government matter where the PP will be defending the interests of the Communidade of Assagao. But we have also gone to the High Court. We have not filed the case yet, because we had hope in the judicial system of the state, where the SIT would take this case ahead. Our case in the High Court is ready. We will see the outcome of the SIT matter, and if justice is not served, we are going to file this very thing in the High Court. This is the case of the second person. Now the third person who is there is ironically available in all the scams that are there. And in another scam, there is a property 159(1)B, which belongs to a traditional auctioneer by the name of Ganu Harmalkar, which is 44,000 square meters. It is to the left hand side of the Agnes Charities Engineering College. This 44,000 square meters belong to Ganu Harmalkar, who was a traditional tenant and auctioneer who used to remove Kaju plantation, Kaskar as you call it in Goa. is to remove this kaska, the cajuns from there. Now what has happened is, on the basis of forged documents, again he applied to the deputy collector's court, and the order was passed by the deputy collector to say that the tenant who is there, he gave a negative declaration and he is not the tenant, and here are the owners of the land. This land was given to the tenant under 18K under the Land Revenue Code, which states that no development or no private commercial activity can be done in it. And the Communidade is very much the owner of the land. The tenant is the occupant's column, but the Communidade is the owner. In spite of this, still the deputy collector gave the decision in the favor of and deprived the Communidade of coming into the matter. Once we came to know about this thing, applied for mutation to put his name inside and remove the name of Prakash Harmalkar, who is the son of Ganu Harmalkar, from the tenancy tenancy declaration. We challenged the mutation and we didn't allow him to come into the mutation. So that process is also still pending. My earnest request to the ED or any investigative agency is to please bring these scamsters to book. The Communidade of Assagao is bound to protect its lands, and we are ready to give whatever cooperation you all want from our side to bring these people to book. I also want to make a very valid point for all those people who are trying to buy project. Kindly be aware that the Communidade of Assagao is now pursuing this matter in the High Court, and we are asking for an interim relief to block this project from being commissioned. So if you all are going to go ahead and take the risk of buying places, or you all are investing in these places, please don't do it. Your money will be stuck and you will not get the desired results for the money that you all are investing. In this, I would like to also highlight the role of our MLA Dilaila Madam. She has been very supportive by taking us. I have gone twice to the Chief Minister. She has taken me to the Revenue Minister. She has taken me to the TCP. I also like to applaud the position and the support given by our Sarpanch, Mr. Hanuman Naik. He is very supportive for all these illegal properties, and whenever we have gone to him seeking some documents and all, he has been very supportive of this. I would also like to thank my team immensely, who has worked tirelessly to make sure that these properties of the Communidade of Assagao do not go into the wrong hands. I like to thank the press also, who will take this message out and help us to save our village and save our lands. Thank you very much.